Hello and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the Algebra 1 concept of graphing inequalities. This is standard A.3D in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 46 of the 2021 released STAAR test. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. So we've got 4 graphs here, and we need to find the one that best represents this inequality right here. And you know what? Before we even look at this inequality, we can actually narrow down these graphs simply by looking at that inequality right there. Less than or equal to. So since we know this is in our slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b, since it's an inequality that less than or equal to actually tells us a lot. So we know 2 things because it's a less than or equal to. First, we know whether it's a dotted or a dashed line. So a dotted line or a dashed line, or maybe even a solid line. In this case, it's going to be a solid line because, take a look, we've got a less than and a greater than here. When your symbol is a less than or greater than, it's going to be a dotted or a dashed line. But we have a less than or equal to. So when you get a less than or equal to or a greater than or equal to, you actually have a solid line. The difference means is you can include numbers on the line in the solution set if it's solid. If it's dashed, you cannot include any of those. And so since it's a less than or equal to, look at G right here. G is a dashed or a dotted line, can't include it. J, dashed or dotted line, can't include it. Now, we also need to look at the directionality here. So it's right here, what we were looking at was the type of line. But now let's look at whether we're going to shade above or below the line. And in this one, we're looking at, is it a less than or equal to or a less than? So if it's a less than or equal to or less than, less means you are below. We're actually going to shade below the line. If you are a greater than or equal to or a greater than, greater is more is above, we're actually going to shade above the line. Well, it's a less than or equal to, which means I need to shade below the line. So look at this. I've already eliminated G and J. H is shading above the line. So the only one that's left is F. Now, let's double check, right? What do we know about F? All of this information just came from this inequality right here. Well, it is in slope-intercept form. So this B right here, right, that's going to be my y-intercept. Let's make sure that checks out. Do we have a y-intercept of -4? Yes, right there. So that's good. And then we have a slope of 3/4. Okay, so our M is our slope. Remember, that's rise over run. So let's just go both ways here. Remember, it's supposed to go up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then over 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's another line right there. 1, 2, 3, and unfortunately we're off the chart if you're going up, but if you go down, we might be able to get it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Nope, we are off the chart there as well. It's going to get us right, well, it's right on that edge right there. So we know it's 3/4, right? We know that it is -4 is a y-intercept. Let's just pick some points here. Let's pick origin. When in doubt, pick the origin. It should not work. So let's plug this in. So my y is 0, less than or equal to 3/4 times 0 minus 4. All right, and so it's 0 is less than or equal to -4. No, that does not work. 0 is actually greater than -4. So that checks out, right? And if we wanted, we could pick any of these numbers in here, anything shaded within the solution set, and it would actually make it a true statement. But we've already verified it, so our answer here is F.